never have, at least I experienced, so many people, asking about the second season.
Scary were leopards in Film City. Other than that, we were fine. I mean, I don't know if they'll agree with me, but I think I'm growing up now.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
जो आया
So
था
does
वो
not
लगा
agree.
था बच्चा था बच्चा है
नहीं ये बच्चा तो कभी भी नहीं था. I think even in season
5
one
inches?
he's
Yeah, about 5 inches taller.
पौने 4 के आसपास.
Really?
No,
Seriously?
Yeah.
How difficult is it to lip sync to classical music? Especially pretend to be actually the masters of the art.
बाएं हाथ का खेल है.
इनके लिए और इनके लिए.
I found it very easy. I don't know what's the big deal.
Yeah, I know. We're just doing.
It's one of the toughest things at least I have ever done. He said it is my anniversary today.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It is his anniversary and 19th, right?
19th anniversary.
19th anniversary, and 10 years before that.
Yeah.
So 29 years together.
29 years together, yeah.
So they started dating when he was 16 years
Thank you.
But all of us have trained equally and all of us sing equally well.
old. Yeah, there is one more name actually.
You know that's.
you know what I'm going to do next, right? As a journalist,
Yeah, you must
I will
start.
ask everybody to sing
No,
now.
I'm not.
You must start from beginning of the panel
No,
then.
there is one more name actually. I forgot that. Shankar Mahadevan.
Yes.
His voice is very similar to mine.
Please show.
Almost.
चलो you put your head in it. अब चलो.
अब तो
विरह हो
अब तो
जाए.
एक
थोड़ा सा विरेगा तो चलो.
आप बंदिश बैंडिट्स का ही कोई गाना सुना.
अरे नहीं. थैंक यू. इनका टाइम हो गया.
मुझे भगा
टाइम्स
रहे
अप.
हैं.
चाहता तो मैं रिपोर्टर होना चाहता.
क्यों एक्टिंग बढ़िया कर रहे हैं आप. Bandish Bandits season 1 took the OTT world by storm when it came out during the pandemic, and season 2 is out now, and I have a full house here with Team Gharana, the classical music team. Kunaal, Ritwik, Rajesh ji, Sheeba ma'am, Atul sir, thank you so much for joining midday. Very excited about season 2. पहली बात तो मुझे ये बताइए, in person promote करके कैसा लग रहा है? Because last time सारे interviews virtual हुए थे.
That's true. Yeah.
But बड़ा मजा आ रहा है. We're finally getting to, this experience of meeting each other again and like spending the same time again that we spent on set and having fun
Right.
together is
Right.
very essential, if I
Right.
may. Very essential.
And you're also getting the feedback and a lot of like praise in person because
Yeah.
of the show, because season 1 was like, I'm
Yeah,
sure a
we
lot
were
of
all in
people
our
have been
homes.
waiting for season 2, and it's been a long wait. How eager were you guys, or were you just busy with other work so it didn't really इतना strike नहीं हुआ कि यार इतना time हो चुका है?
More than us, I think audience was eager because all of us received lot of DMs and messages and all that when are you coming
Yes.
with the second season. So of course we all work in different shows and all that, but never have, at least I experienced, so many people asking about the second season. So I think more than us, audience is
Right.
very eager.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, what were your experiences after season 1? Feedback क्या था? लोग क्या पूछ रहे थे?
नहीं, सीज़न 1 के बाद तो फीडबैक बहुत ही अच्छा था, जैसा आपने कहा भी. और उसके बाद हम खुद भी चाह रहे थे कि जल्दी से जल्दी आए, जैसे कि अतुल बोल रहे हैं, मैसेजेस भी आ रहे थे, लेकिन हम भी चाह रहे थे. और आने में इतना वक्त लगा, उसका वजह थी कि हम इस पे काम कर रहे थे.
Right.
तो हम लोग काफ़ी वक्त से इससे जुड़े हुए थे, और मतलब राइटिंग और बाकी प्रोडक्शन वाइज. लेकिन हम एक्टर्स भी काफ़ी वक्त से काम कर रहे थे, म्यूज़िक पे काम करना या अपने रियाज करना.
Right. Well, season 1 was shot before the pandemic happened, right?
Yeah, much
Yeah.
before.
And season 2, at what point of time were you shooting it?
We went on floor in 2021.
That was
No, 2022. 22. Sorry.
But still. So you kind of
End of 22.
Was it a different kind of a shoot environment, because of course the pandemic had happened already? Was it
It died down by
It
then.
had died down.
It had kind of
Yeah,
okay.
it was-
Okay.
It was quite okay. by then.
Didn't really matter so much. Okay.
The only thing scary were leopards in Film City. Other than that, we were fine.
Where all did you shoot, for that matter? Bombay, where else?
Oh, so many places.
Rajasthan.
Yes.
Lot of
Yes,
it was in
yes.
Rajasthan.
We were in Jaipur,
Bikaner.
Jodhpur.
Bikaner.
Bikaner was the first.
This time also,
this
no,
time
no,
some
few days.
section.
And
हम
also
लोग गए थे.
हाँ मैं तो
Kunaal is
आप
mostly
नहीं
Bombay
थे.
only. Don't get to travel much. आप इसे फोन करके लोगों को बुलाते रहते हो, आ जाओ बॉम्बे आ जाओ, क्या कर रहे हो?
But this time there's also Shimla, Mussoorie.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes. There are two different kinds of
Yeah.
settings, and so there's two different kinds of music. There's one gang here, one gang here. Also, a lot of new actors have come
Yeah.
in. Have you guys had interactions हुए हैं with the new joinees?
Of course, we spent a lot of time with them.
Joinees. Yeah, yeah.
Because वो new joinees ही लग रहा है, especially वो एक थोड़ा school का setup है, तो ऐसा वो college type का थोड़ा सा vibe भी है. Although this is very different, this is very serious classical music, and then band competition होने वाला and all of that is happening. So
That is
yeah.
where the drama comes
Yes.
from,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Because there are two different worlds, and then, of course, we have a person who betrays and goes there and all that. So, of course, the worlds are going to meet, and then ultimately we need to save the gharana from
Right.
everyone.
Right. Okay. Ritwik, between season 1 and 2, how has life changed?
Oh, a lot, especially professionally, work started flowing in, and waiting periods started getting smaller and smaller and smaller, touch wood, thank God for that. So yeah, professionally a lot of changes happened. Personally, I just feel like I'm with time and with like the bracket between season 1 and season 2, I mean, I don't know if they'll agree with me, but I think I'm growing up now.
Yeah.
I think so. I think so.
जब आया
So
था
does
हम
not
लोग लगा
agree.
था बच्चा था, बच्चा है.
नहीं, ये बच्चा तो कभी भी नहीं था. I think even in season
5
1,
inches?
he's
Yeah, about 5 inches taller.
पौने 4 के आसपास.
Really?
No,
Seriously?
Yeah.
Do you think Mohini gets the choices in her life are kind of made by the men around her, right? Do you agree with whatever happens with her? What do you think of your own character, and how the circumstances kind of define her life?
Yeah, it's a tough question. I may not have agreed with many things in the first season 100%, but yeah, this is the character of Mohini. But there was retribution in a way towards the end of season 1, which was very important, I thought, and critical for the character also, and I think in me as an actor as well. I'm very happy to say that in the second season, it's taken a dramatic leap in my understanding, and it now is the trajectory is where a lot of me, the actor me and the character Mohini also sort of meet, and yeah, we agree. Of course, we understand in the first season it was very representative of a certain paradigm,
Yes.
which we may not agree with,
Yeah.
but many times as actors we do stuff we don't agree with, but only also if it's for a larger good eventually, and we knew that where the second season is going to go to, and also towards the end of the first season, in a way retribution was there. That was important for me.
So
yeah.
Mohini literally finds her voice.
Yeah, she literally finds her voice.
Yes, that's amazing for us to watch as well, especially since we've seen you in so many varied characters where you have played such a strong woman, and so in season 2 it's such a refreshing change, and especially the scenes where Aap or you, Mohin and Digvijay are singing together. Also, I wanted to understand how difficult is it to lip sync to classical music? Especially pretend to be actually the masters of the art.
बाएं हाथ का खेल है.
इनके लिए और इनके लिए.
I found it very easy. I don't know what the big deal.
Yeah, I know. We're just
It
doing.
is one of the toughest things at least I have ever done.
Okay.
It's extremely difficult, especially the sargam part of
Yes.
it, and when it is in dhrit,
Yeah.
it is extremely difficult to lip sync. Very difficult.
Do you what's the process like? Do you listen to it first, then go on to the set? How does that happen?
Listen to it first, listen to it second time, then third time, then fourth time, and then 100th time, because that is the only way you keep on listening to it and try to make it to be your muscle memory. Otherwise, it won't sound as if a professional classical singers they are singing.
Yeah.
So unless and until we
it has to
make
be
it our
believable.
muscle memory, till then otherwise it will be like any other lip syncing.
बहुत मुश्किल है माने निहायत. So I'm just as a BTS type of thing only, I must say that one of the sargams, which is sargam, I find of course insanely. You should honestly try it sometime, just for fun, you know. आज ऐसे कुछ नहीं करते, Sunday है, हम सरगम try करते हैं. आप एक बार try करो, तो आपको idea होगा कि just how ridiculously difficult it is. A normal lip sync song only is quite difficult because you have to sort of follow rhythm pattern, but sargam is just another thing. So I remember Atul had once put it on a chart. Can I say that? And when I'm looking during and during the shoot I'm thinking कि shooting के time ये इतनी तेज सरगम है कि वो पढ़ ही कैसे पाएंगे?
Exactly.
You can't even read it that fast, leave alone sing it that fast. And he has, and they are like, it's very, very difficult.
No, there is a
can't even read
trick
it.
to it actually. You need to remember it by heart and say it hundreds and thousands of times. But what happens is that when the sargam is coming right in between the song, you just need one clue that which are the first two surs. So once you have that, then you know the rest of it.
That doesn't
That
work
is
for
what-
me, yeah?
It didn't work for me.
At all. Because you just,
No, but it is impossible to read the whole thing
not
like that.
possible
No,
to
it is
read
not
it.
possible. Impossible. But you need to know it beforehand, and then you just take a clue. Yeah, that is
Okay.
it. It is just for the clue that okay, sare pad, then you get the.
But within
next of it.
itself, like if the sargam
Yeah.
starting here and ending here,
Yeah.
in the middle, it's like gibberish. There's no logic, right? It's like it can be. I had done something in German, and I landed on a set. Didn't know that I'm going to have to speak the German because the script was in English. लेकिन उसमें कुछ लाइनें थी जो German में थी. मैं पहुंच गई हूँ set पे, मुझे पता चला कि German में बोलना है आपको, मैडम. तो to try to learn German, it's exactly the same feeling as trying to learn a sargam because it's gibberish. It does nothing make sense, and the sound also doesn't make sense. No, there's no logic to anything. So it's literally like gibberish. And how do you remember gibberish?
Because usually actors by heart their dialogues according to the meaning of of the dialogue. You know, it is give and take and
this is
everything.
the-
But this is, of course, all the classical singers would jump on us if we
Yeah.
say that it is gibberish. It
No,
has
no,
no meaning.
like in a,
For us.
for us as in
So when you write it down,
sense.
of course, it is not
Yeah.
words,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah.
It's just
It
a
doesn't have
collection
a.
of-
For them, it's science. For us, it's.
Right.
And it is science. 100%.
How do you do it?
How do I do it?
Yeah.
To put it very concisely, just Sir said, keep listening to it, listening to it, listening to it. One thing that really helps me is that every time I'm listening to it, I try and write it down. Like whatever I'm hearing, I pause it, then I write it. Then I pause it, then I write it. And I don't ask my coach, our coach Akshat Parekh, he's from Pandit Jasraji's Gharana. He's been coaching us from years now, from 2018 now. And he's fantastic. He's such a good coach. He knows exactly what to tell an actor to make sure that they look like they're from a musical Gharana. And so before asking him what are the notations, I try and break it down myself. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, then he just says, these notations are wrong, these notations are wrong. But the writing really helps me to by heart the sargams. Yeah.
For me too, writing helps,
Yeah.
but not as much as it helps them. But it helps. 100% writing helps. Yeah.
राजेश जी, आपके कैरेक्टर के लिए आई एम अ लिटिल कंफ्यूज्ड. वो जेलस है या वो सपोर्टिव हस्बैंड है, वो क्या है?
मतलब जेलेसी तो नेचुरल है, बट वो सपोर्टिव बनने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहा है और जो सही रास्ता भी लगता है उसको कि यही है.
राइट.
तो और वो जैसे मैं अभी जवाब देते हुए कंफ्यूज हो रहा हूँ वैसे ही
दिग्विजय को सपोर्ट दे रहा है, मोहिनी को सपोर्ट कर रहा है.
वैसे ही मतलब राजेंद्र भी अपना सही गलत चूज करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, ढूंढने की कोशिश कर रहा है. और वो भी दो जो पंडित जी ने जो शिक्षाएं दी उससे लेके अपने बेटे को भी वो पंडित जी की भी से थोड़ी शिकायतें उसकी भी हैं जिस तरह दिग्विजय की हैं. तो वो अपने एक नई जनरेशन के साथ भी चलना चाहता है.
Yeah.
और मोहिनी मेरे ख्याल से दोनों के बीच की एक जगह है
राइट.
जो ओल्डर ट्रेडिशंस एंड नए जनरेशन. तो वो मेरे ख्याल से वो भी उसी जगह पहुंचने की कोशिश कर रहा है.
Kunal, when you come on to the scene each time, I think it's this kind of the mood changes because you're just saying stuff. Some of your one I can't remember right now, but they're really hilarious and really amazing. ऐसे कौन बात करता है? Sometimes is the reaction, but no, amazing. I mean, how sometimes the drama gets really intense with the gharana and everything and the rivalry and all of that. And ये बीच में phone करके बोल रहा है कि यार क्या कर रहा है यार? You know, come to Bombay, you're wasting your talent and all of that. How much of that is really you?
Not much, honestly. Argya's energy is very different from my own. I'm a lot more laid back. I'm a lot calmer as a person. Argya's a lot more hyper. His energy is a lot. It's higher intensity. The stakes are higher. Everything is very important to him. It's life or death. But for me, generally in my life, I'm very, I'm quite chilled that way. So the energy is very different. The humor and all of that is very much the writing. I like playing people who have a little bit of edge to them, you know, because you step out of who you are. That's the whole fun of acting, is that you get to do versions of yourself really, but you know, and people who you may want to be, like someone who's not you in your everyday life. So Argya is that. I mean, and all of us have these characters within us, and we're just tweaking and finding, and you know, little desires we have of what kind of, like, you know, imagination of what you would be if you were this person. So it's just a facet of your own character, I guess.
Did you also see talent managers like that in the industry, maybe?
Yeah. We have a lot of managers, and when you see a lot of people on the phone who are shouting, who have a lot of, and you know, I see this in a lot in the management world as well. Stakes are high. You know, it's a lot about. I like the thing of belief in a person and trying to sell that person. Like, some people do it like a commodity. Some people get a personal relationship going. Some people just make it about what the market value of this person is. So there is a lot to draw from, actually, from the people we interact with on a regular basis. So yeah, you find inspiration from, you know, little sources, and you keep your ears open.
Right.
But can I say something?
Yes.
The first thing that you said, that every time he enters the scene, he really changes the mood. That is one thing that's similar with him, because every time he enters the set, he changes the mood. He puts a smile on everybody's face.
Also,
He's really got
please
that.
elaborate.
No, he's got such a warm energy about himself, you know. Every time he talks to you, you feel like he's giving you a hug. He's really warm, he's really nice.
There's also something, sorry.
No.
Something very non-judgy about him.
Yeah,
Like
he's very accepting of people. It's
I've never
beautiful.
thought, just not looking at him, it's like,
Yeah,
there's something very non-judgmental about him.
Today he entered.
हूँ मैं ऐसा
ऐसा हो सकता है.
Today he entered on the set and he changed everyone's life. He said, "It is my anniversary today."
Oh yeah.
So it is his anniversary and 19th, right?
19th anniversary.
19th anniversary, and 10 years before that.
Yeah.
So 29 years together.
29 years together. Yeah.
So they started dating when he was 16 years old.
Thank you.
He's doing on the back
Bal
and
broken
it down बाल
Congratulations, though.
Thank
Great. Before we wrap up, I have some small questions for you to understand, क्योंकि ये संगीत के बारे में है ये पूरा show. I'll ask each one of you to choose one genre: pop music or classical.
Classical.
Okay.
Classical.
Rajesh.
Classical.
Yes, expected.
Classical.
Oh,
classical.
wow,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
Pop.
Okay, I got one different
It's
answer.
popsicle.
Cool. Favorite singer?
कहीं
हाँ कहीं पे पंडित भीमसेन जोशी.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. आपका.
Ooh, I
Across genre, कहीं से भी कोई भी.
Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan. Yeah.
राजेश जी.
क्लासिकल में कुमार गंधर्व मतलब सभी महान है क्लासिकल के, कौन नहीं है, बट हमारे मेरे फेवरेट
अपना. Okay.
और बाकी तो किशोर कुमार all
मुझे
time favorite.
लग रहा था किशोर कुमार बोलने वाले हैं.
जी बिल्कुल.
मुझे भी क्लासिकल में एक बोलना है. मेरी एक्चुअली एक मुकुल शिवपुत्री heard him. That he is some other quality of vibe. Yeah, Mukul Shivaputra.
Okay.
Kumarji's son.
Yeah.
Ritwik.
Currently, I'm obsessed with Digvijay Singh Pariyar's voice.
Yeah.
Who's also lent his voice to the show. I think he's fantastic. He's
Yeah,
brilliant.
he is.
Yeah.
Okay. Kunaal.
It's very difficult to come up with one, but
You can take two.
Kishore Kumar, Freddie Mercury, I don't know. Yeah, those two.
Okay.
हमारा ऋत्विक भी बहुत अच्छा गाता है वैसे by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you start training? Have you been training since you were a kid, or did you start when you?
No, for Bandish Bandits we started training, but all of us have trained equally and all of us sing equally well.
Yeah, there is one more name actually.
You know that's
You know what I'm going to do next, right? As a journalist.
Yeah, you must
I will
start.
ask everybody to sing
no,
now.
I'm not
You
going to
must
sing.
start from beginning of the panel
No,
then.
there is one more name actually. I forgot that. Shankar Mahadevan.
Yes.
His voice is very similar to mine.
Please show.
Almost.
चलो you put your head in it. अब चलो.
अब तो
विरह हो
अब तो
जाए।
एक
थोड़ा सा विरह गा दो चलो.
आप बंदिश बैंडिट्स का ही कोई गाना सुना.
अरे नहीं. Thank you. इनका टाइम हो गया.
मुझे भगा
time's
रहे
up.
हैं. No, but Ritwik, I mean,
No, I
at least
genuinely
you have
cannot
to.
sing. We've been training, we've been taking a lot of classical music training, as I said, from Akshat Parekh. But so far, we've learned how to somewhere there act like a singer, but haven't started singing yet. No, but soon. I hope if there's a season 3, then I would, in the interview for season 3, I would sing for you.
Okay.
He has told us just act as if you are singing.
Yeah.
Don't sing.
Don't sing. I've been banned.
And
But
like
like सबके अंदर एक सिंगर तो होता है. I mean, whether you can or cannot, or your voice is good or not, whether you're
That's
trained
true.
or not,
Yeah.
सब थोड़ा बहुत तो गाना चाहते हैं.
That's true.
चाहते
चा-
तो सब
चाहत
हैं
है,
यार.
correct,
चाहते
चाहत
तो
है.
बहुत बुरी तरह है.
चाहता तो मैं रिपोर्टर होना चाहता.
क्यों एक्टिंग बढ़िया कर रहे हैं आप. मत करिए. Okay. Favorite band, Indian.
Oh,
for
wow.
बाहर.
See, let me confess, I'm very bad with music.
Yeah,
I
me too.
absolutely don't have any knowledge or experience about listening to music.
Okay.
This one Peter Cat Company I had gone.
Yeah,
That's
Peter
good.
Cat is
They're
very
quite
nice.
nice. Yeah. Yeah.
राजेश जी आपका कोई favorite band है?
इंडियन में इंडियन ओशन.
क्या बात है.
Yes.
I actually had a small boy band when we were in school in Bangalore, and we were obsessed with this band called Green Day.
Of
And I
course.
still
Day
date,
who's
I'm in love
performing
with
next
them.
year.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm in
yes.
love with them. I love their music. I love it.
Yours, I think you already answered.
No, Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's heavy metal. Is that
No,
correct?
it's not
No,
heavy.
they're not. What are they?
No, it's not.
They're rock.
They're rock.
Yeah.
They're rock.
Okay. Favorite music composer?
Oh wow, favorite music composer.
जिसको भी याद है बता दीजिए.
Vishal
R.D. Burman.
Bhardwaj is
All
very
time
nice. One.
Okay.
Who?
R.D. Burman.
Just like my father, Kishore Kumar, R.D. Burman.
Best
Yeah,
combination.
S.D. Burman also. Yeah, like amazing
Right.
stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Ritik, you have a favorite?
I do actually. I've been obsessing over his music on YouTube, and then Mr. Anand Tiwari, our director, and I were sharing his music with each other for very, very long. And when the time came and Bandish Bandits 2 was supposed to happen, we also got him on board, and very happily he came on board. His name is Siddharth Pandit, and I think you guys must go on the internet and look out for him, because I think he's the next big thing, man.
You listen to a lot of like new up and
I listen to
coming-
everything. I'm listening to music constantly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is such a perfect fit for you then. This
Yeah,
show
it's
is-
destiny.
Kunal, you have a favorite composer?
No, it's very difficult to pick like
pick
that
one.
in music. It's like saying favorite actor, favorite painting, favorite. It's just it's hard.
Okay, cool. I'll spare you the trauma. Okay. One favorite song of yours from Bandish Bandits, season 1 or 2, whichever album. कोई favorite गाना है आपका from? the
सबका
albums?
जो favorite है विरह.
Okay, okay,
That is the song.
okay. आपका?
Yeah, in this season, I think there are 4, 5. Yeah, it's like
It is
very difficult to
To
choose.
pick, yeah.
From the first one, 100% winner. But this one is like बहुत सारे हैं, सारे 4-5 main गाने. They all just lovely. Yeah.
राजेश जी?
पहले सीजन से विरा और दूसरे से
आपके
सखी.
लिए भी विरा?
हाँ विरा मेरा फेवरेट. दूसरे से सखी मोरी.
Okay. You?
No, guys,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
What is this secret that I'm not being let in
नहीं
on?
बता रहे.
You should
have
get
to
to know
आप
very soon.
तीन ही एपिसोड
देखो.
देखे हैं आप क्या करें.
For me, so there's a song, the first song that we launched is called Ghara Mahi, and if you go on the jukebox right now and listen to the album, there are 2 versions of it. Ghara Mahi is around 2.5-3 minutes. Ghara Mahi, I'm Waiting for You is around 5 minutes. There's a version of that song in the show which is 8.5 minutes. I can't wait for you guys to listen to it. That's my favorite track from the album.
I'm feeling like I'm missing out on a lot. I've not watched the entire of it. Okay. Cool. Kunal, you have a favorite?
Sakhi Mori and Hichki. Those are my two
HK.
favorites, yeah.
Great. Okay. Thank you so much for your time.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.